Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avallac'h, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt's support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tir na Liat. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alderfolk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
Got a pistol for license.
Uncouth.
Looking for something unusual.
Seems you're trimming Elfie.
Ah.
Help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
I hear right? You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor'd go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
Bit about Fringilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
How's Rita now? Barely got out of prison herself.
She spoke to Fringilla before they imprisoned her. Fringilla said that the Emperor had summoned her, and she'd explained why after the meeting. No one's heard from her since.
Thought this kind of drama only happened around Radovid.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come. They're all waiting for us.
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Anchors away.
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the Mountain Elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Tell us, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion, yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this Sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
What I want to know is if we'll be able to use the Sunstone.
You? No. Me? Naturally. With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Krach's longships are moored there. Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages, of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but...
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject. One officially sentenced to death for treason.
You'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
Plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
I'm off.
Good luck.
Perhaps you should talk to him after all.
What would be the point? Surely not.
And later? Don't count your father out just because he's the world's richest and most powerful.
Authoritarian rotter unworthy of even 1 inch of trust.
Actually, of all people, I believe you can trust him. Perhaps you even should.
What about the dictatorial rotter part?
Something to get used to.
프린질라 비고. 소설이 쓰려면 사족을 못 쓰는 게롤트.
got me eye on you.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw 'em all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The Druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The Druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Not me, nor that witch yet. Hey. Hey.
Something I've always wondered. What did you Richards do?
May your axe never come.
Last night was... Everyone else would crack.
Brand those swords.
I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner write the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
Would you be king by Nilfgaard's grace?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him!
멋있겠다 오늘.
Smell a card.
Too late to surrender. given me no choice.
아직도 이러고 있어?
I'll watch ye die with...
왜 이거는 죽는다. 안 죽네.
Move. That's enough. Come. We should not stay here. Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement? Only Croc believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
How's Sarah's handling things?
Has the makings of an excellent queen, if she would only flee her father's shadow. Everyone, Lugos excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon, the Jarl took matters into his own hands.
And Hjalmar?
And the lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against Croc's will, all failed. Yet he'll find volunteers for another.
Yeah, sounds like Hjalmar. Listen, Ermion, know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The Mask of Urberus first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Eyvind. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the pearl divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Fishlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
That he was guilty of the massacre. Shame on Lady Brand. Shame! Let's go! Swords on his back. Can see from afar.
Will he stay long?
Ah!
Congratulations on the job well done. Ah, we gave it our best. There's one thing left.
You looking to buy something?
Come on. So...
You looking to buy something?
Come on.
You looking to buy something?
I know your kind.
Hey there. Whoa there, Roach.
Not now.
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet?
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind. By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige. Been waiting for this my whole life.
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when spectres descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath, and an icy monster devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind. Let's watch for Gevorg together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige. Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing too. Elsewise they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
Avend.
What?
Just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Writing an adventure novel. Gathering material for it.
Mean to write up the coming of the White Fleet? Prime idea. Mayhaps you could use my translation of the Song of Gilban and Dillion?
Gladly, gladly. So where's this cavern?
Gotta sail east from Kertrolda. Cavern's in a cove, only accessible from the sea.
So long, and good luck with the white whale.
It'll show today. I'm sure of it.
Go, go. Faster. Slow now.
어떻게 간다? 감자, 감자, 왕 감자.
Hey, you!
맛있어. 이제 위쳐의 끝이 보이나 했더니 아직 확장팩 2개를 하지도 않은 게 생각이 났어. 파도 끝이 없는 위쳐. 쓸데없진 않아. 스토리가 다 있어가지고.
Otherwise, I'll continue to wonder if he's something about to
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalok's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the
그지
Isles
감자는?
together, Avalok mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
테라리아 할 거임?
Suspicious, don't you think?
왜? 아, 니치 아니면 어쩔 수 없지. 근데 존나 재밌다곤 해. 여러가지 탐험하는 거를 2D로 만들어 놓은 느낌이랑 2D가 별로 마음에 안 들면 어쩔 수 없지. 알아.
So what? Wanna just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstone's on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I'll explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
I'd forgotten how irritating she could be. Come, Ciri.
We'll await you there.
Yes, Geralt?
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything, if that's your question.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns and gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads? We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities, those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthir, a golden child. Golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about-face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the Elder Blood. A power that can destroy the world. A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands at all costs. Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So, you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try.
So long.
Yes, Geralt?
You, holding up all right?
It'll be a hard slog for everyone.
You know what I mean.
What am I supposed to say? I mean, I knew you and Yennefer... that you'd end up back together. It was a lost cause. Always.
I guess so. I just don't want you to...
Can we not dwell on it? I need to focus on other things now.
Right. Understood. So long, Triss.
Uh-huh.
I'll be a priestess, my lord.
Greeting.
Show me.
아, 기밀의 팀을 죽여. 맞네, 여기.
So long.
Is very well protected. I believe we'll find something interesting inside.
How will you lift the barrier?
Atlan Kirk's inclusion should do the trick. Remember the spell?
I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an overbearing cold shrew at the time.
Now, this is no time to get soppy.
So, any incriminating letters? Closets full of skeletons?
We've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try it.
Yata Ligen!
We've awoken the sentry.
I'll take care of it.
I shall try to get through the
Pretty cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Ciri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avalok's only interested in you for your magic abilities?
Very funny.
Didn't know he had a sweet tooth.
Look, Geralt. It seems someone was literally just here.
Avalak's assistant, maybe?
No. Somehow it doesn't seem like Avalak to have one.
A distillate? Smells like...
Verbena.
Aha.
Aha what?
No, nothing.
Sometimes you really get on my nerves, you know.
Herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
Feel like I've walked into somebody's bedroom. Yen. Genealogical chart of the Enhanikir, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me? You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avalak has analyzed all the parts of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Let's look at his notes.
Gods. He spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri, but it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avalak never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why we've the Wild Hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
Mirror standard.
Someone's there.
Might have expected a hidden portal. Elves sure know their fragrances.
How did you get in here?
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out. I remember you. From Tir na Liar.
Remarkable.
I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avalach you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough?
What can you possibly know about that?
You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle. But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avalach will finally be free of her.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
Avalach means that much to you.
What's that got to do with anything? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
뭐야, 왜 아무 말도 안 해?
There, that's better. Let's get out of here. Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindisfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri, Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindisfjall?
I can.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
See you.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Graveyards, not my favorite either.
Why not?
Remind me of work. Never been to a cemetery to visit someone's grave. Always hunting some ghoul or rot fiend.
Frankly, I'd rather have come here with a contract to do some witch's work. Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjal has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Beyond the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
What are you doing?
What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjal.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone! Leave this place. You defile our laws.
We're not bound by them.
Aye, and you've clearly no respect for our customs either.
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Skjal saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjal not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass. And anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
Aye. None will disturb it. Desecrating graves, well, it's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said, can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjal now.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Let's go.
Back to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Ugly as a sea.
Just wonderful.
I say, look at this.
Let's go. What now? Gonna grow yourself some new eyes, like Vilgefortz did? I remember the moment I killed him. Cultivation wasn't complete. They hadn't grown in fully yet. Looked disgusting, but...
I take it your mention of that deviant is purely coincidental.
Of course. Also heard of this rich blind dwarf from Mahakam. Had them put 2 sizable rubies in his eye sockets. Couldn't see a damn thing. But word is, it looked pretty tasteful. Hear that?
Witcher.
What did she just say?
I hope you don't plan to knock the battles.
Downing's humming.
We came here for a reason.
Piece of power. It's gotta be. So how do we get up the...
The stairs? I'll fix them right away. Ready.
Let's go.
Couldn't help notice the tension between you and Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think. There are times I doubt you three realize how it looks. Triss plays the big sister to Ciri, but eagerly awaits a chance to hop in bed with you. You and Yennefer play the parents.
Yeah, so if you're angling to make it 5, so there's clearly no room. What now?
It appears I must do everything for you. See the sentry who seems to be waiting for payment?
I'm fresh out of change.
Ugh, in blood, not coin. The sentry is Fierlan of the Elven legend. Do you literally read nothing? There you are. Yennefer must have tremendous pull with the Emperor to get him to guarantee the Lodge's safety. What's your take on it?
My take? Obviously a leading question. No. Geralt, I'm tired. Let's sit and chat a bit first.
Is foreplay that important to you?
You'll get to work with the Emperor. Not excited?
No. I mean, yes, of course I am. Thus far, the Lodge has oft banked on weak rulers. It's been one of our biggest mistakes.
So you're impressed Emir keeps his mages on a short leash?
Yennefer's wise to keep you out of politics. I'm afraid you'd not realize which way the wind was blowing if you pissed straight into it.
You ought to talk to Yennefer. Painfully clear there's unfinished business there.
Yennefer's always walked her own path. I'm actually touched she decided to take an interest in matters of the Lodge this time.
You don't trust her. So once the hunt's defeated, leave. Find asylum elsewhere. I hear Redania's offering.
I'd sooner stick my head in a Zoogl's spiky orifice. Thanks, but I've other plans.
This deal with Emir. It's sorceress business. Pick someone else's brain.
So she's not told you anything? What about personal plans? Has she mentioned anything? A possible advisory position? Beside a young, promising Empress?
Stay away from Ciri.
She's an adult, Geralt. You keep forgetting. She can decide for herself. So, onward. Don't you think it's time you stopped interfering in Ciri's life?
No.
But you do know we're not a pack of wolves you can just drive away from her with your sword.
Sure you are. And yes, I can, if the need arises.
Wait. There's something here. Feel it?
No. My medallion.
A ridiculous bauble. Don't make me laugh. Tuning into elven magic is just slightly more difficult than sniffing out a malodorous fiend. Watch this. Arahan Luma! means the Sunstone is here. Don't stand there looking stupid. Try to shift the mirrors.
Blood in the apple.
뭐지? 서로 마주보게 돼 있는데 어떻게 하든? 돌리다 보면 알겠지.
At last.
Hand it over and let's get out of here.
Not so fast. We've a matter to discuss.
Let me guess. You gotta fly. You're about to tell me why you need the Sunstone so much more than we do. Then you'll change into an owl and whoosh.
No idea where you got such a ridiculous notion. Ciri's safety is most important to me now. But I wish to talk to you about the future. My future.
You'll like Nilfgaard, no two ways about it. I recommend the fresh alpine air of Nazaire.
And Yennefer claims you have no sense of humor. Now listen carefully. Once we've defeated the Hunt and Ciri is safe, Yennefer's meteoric rise at the Imperial Court will come to an abrupt end. Which is wonderful from my perspective. I'm not interested in reviving the Lodge if I'm not to have the deciding vote.
You're telling me this because?
If I know even one bit, I expect that once we've defeated the Wild Hunt, you aim to slip out the back door with Ciri. To disappear into the wilds, correct? All very romantic. But perhaps instead of destroying the girl's life, you could take Yennefer with you, and go.
You want to take Yen's place at Amir's side.
And at Ciri's. I think you understand it's inevitable, and I would truly prefer Yennefer to be far away when it happens. Holding her in the Imperial dungeon would be costly, and it would give the wrong impression.
Any other words of wisdom, or can we go?
You may go. I know you've things to do.
Come on.
Maybe Lars will bring some hare hides back from the hunt. I could make me some muffs.
And I could use a fox pelt on my collar. Why don't you solve it? What do you want from your man?
Oh! Hey!
I could have married a continental man.
자살하자 자살하자 그러는 거야? 씨발 노래 왜 자살하자야 씨발.
It's clearing up.
Hey there.
Be easier to sneak on board after dark.
assassin! Let fly!
Where the hell has he gone? Shoot him! Keep him away from the ship! Did we hit him? There, in the water! Shoot!
못 올라가 이거? 어떻게 올라가라는 거지?
We got him! Return to your stations! Hold! It's the Witcher! Emperor's orders! Stand down!
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
Warm welcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
We are at war, if you've not noticed.
I've noticed. Can see the smoke from burning huts miles away.
What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the Lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
Truly prepared to forgive them? Amnesty in exchange for help?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Nor must I.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards, bring me Fringilla Vigo. You may remove her Dimeritian shackles. No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell.
Fringilla. Been a while. The other sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ard-Skellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
And I despise teleports, but have it your way. Let's go.
She'll be here soon, and she's sure to want to talk to you. I don't doubt it.
Whoa, look around your laboratory. Geralt?
Thanks, Yen.
Yes, Geralt?
Went by your laboratory.
I trust you did not make a mess.
Didn't mention you were the NL Elves' chief source of knowledge about Ciri's abilities.
I didn't mention many things. Fortunately, they're no longer important.
Your experiments with the gene, Elder Blood, that's not important.
I pursued those studies to protect Ciri. To protect Lara Doran's blood, in whomever's veins it courses.
Ran into someone at your lab.
Did you know?
Mm-hmm. A she-elf. Claimed you hate Ciri. So how's that fit you trying to protect her, whatever the cost?
Not at all. You don't really expect me to confess my feelings to you, do you?
Once we use the Sunstone, what makes you think Eredin won't figure things out? I doubt he'll think the elves of the White Fleet suddenly long to see him.
We can alter the signal emitted by the Sunstone. Unlikely Eredin will recognize its origin. It's not the only artifact to possess this power.
There are others? Great. Now mind telling me why I had to scour Skellige looking for this one?
The Sunstone was the easiest to find, believe me.
We found the Sunstone.
Gelban's gift to Dillion of the White Fleet. As legend has it, she never used the stone, and Gelban died of sorrow.
Won't keep Eredin waiting that long.
It seems we've everything. We can go. Keep in mind, once we commit, there'll be no returning.
I'm ready. High time we set sail. Undvik awaits.
In that case, let's go.
You will position yourselves on the cliffs. Here, here, and...
Thank you. I believe we know how to form a circle.
Even those of us who lack eyes for the moment.
I simply wish to avoid... Oh, Geralt. We were waiting for you.
Really? Seems to me you'd started already.
We were discussing questions of a magic nature, nothing of great interest to you.
Right, because I'm just a simple witcher.
Don't worry. Simplicity has a charm all its own.
You were about to explain your plan?
It's simple. Which does not mean it will be easy to execute. I shall activate the Sunstone. If Caranthea answers the call, the Nagel Fair should appear in the bay shortly afterwards.
The Lodge must then prevent the ship from returning to the world of the NL, while the Imperial fleet blocks its escape by sea.
The 7th Imlet's infantry regiment under Duke Varatra must then board it. With your help, naturally.
Wow. Emir's being generous with his resources.
He's halted his entire Skellige campaign to help us.
Not doing it just to be nice, believe me.
He's doing it for the same reason we all are.
Ladies and gentlemen, less talk, more action, please. Sisters, we must scale the cliffs.
Good luck.
Plan's missing one important element. What about Ciri?
Cyril will wait, at a safe distance from the Nagel Fair.
불만에 가득 찬 얼굴을 봐.
Makes sense.
I thought I could at least count on you to treat me seriously.
Never treat you any other way. You know that. You can't defeat Eredin. Don't stand a chance. Damn it, I don't know if I can. So stay away from him. Far away.
Cyril, do you swear to stay on shore?
Do I have a choice?
Where are you going?
For a walk. Or is that not allowed either? Because I could break my leg.
결혼식으로 하니까 질색 알만하지 얘가.
Oh yes. The elder blood can be fiery.
진짜 병사한테 왜 저래?
didn't sound convinced.
No. But I can't very well tie her up and teleport her away, can I?
Definitely advise against trying that.
Time is short. If you wish to do something, brew your substances or whatnot, do it now. You won't get the chance later. I shall await you by the boats, amongst the soldiers.
Yen, why are you here?
To see you.
Something happen?
Not yet, but it might soon. We may not survive this. In fact, our chances are slim.
Well, we are here to battle Eridan and the Wild Hunt at full strength. Could be like Sodden. Could be worse.
Nothing could be worse than Sodden was. Listen to me. Once it's over, if we survive, I wish to leave, go far away, and I'd like you to come with me.
Where?
Wherever. To Povis, beyond the Dragon Mountains, Zeracania even. As far as possible from politics, plots, and so-called high society.
You? Dropping plots and politics for good? You're in your element in that world. It's your life.
Time to start anew.
I'll believe it when I see it. Even now you're up to your neck in it.
Yes, but only to set matters straight. To be able to withdraw having retained the upper hand.
What then? A small secluded hut with a flower garden to tend to?
Why not, if that is what you dream of? We shall leave together. Go where we please, do whatever strikes our fancy. So, coming with?
I'd go anywhere with you.
The answer I was hoping for. Go, Geralt. Avalok awaits. And don't get killed, Witcher.
첫 회차는 예니퍼 루트를 타겠습니다. 어차피 트리스 루트를 원래 타려고 했는데 트리스랑은 선택 잘못해가지고 갈라서 버렸기 때문에 예니퍼 루트를 타겠습니다. 호레비 루트 타면은 시리는 좋을지 몰라도 게로트가 너무 불쌍하잖아요.
Are you here to
show me what you... So long.
Esse yonder ain't let me care.
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Naglfar, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
I had enough of this job.
I'll give you.
But imagine.
It jitters. The downfall of civilization. Moral decay. I met you, mate. Right there in your
Trouble?
Wonderful.
Ooh!
Oh, no.
Greetings.
Greetings, Geralt.
Listen. So long. Greetings, Ivier. What do you...
So,
Youth these days, harebrained, all of them.
Watch yourself. Hunters are scared. Everybody says.
Fuck. No.
Come on, Roach.
Filling the point for us,
Whoa there, Roach. The Witcher, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns nearabouts mid-copse.
Geralt!
Take care now.
Geralt! Good.
What are you selling? Take care now.
Never you worry. They'll get what's coming to them. Oh!
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore.
You surprised? They tried to dance with a witch.
Behave, Witcher. The eternal fire will light our way.
Greetings.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt.
Listen.
So long. Greetings, Ivier.
Greetings, Gary.
Listen. So long.
Come closer, don't be shy.
Open up.
What are you offering? Greetings, Ivier. Listen. So long.
Watch your step. The eternal fire will guide us. I serve the eternal fire.
I find it.
Hey, temple watch it. That even you can talk. How do you do?
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Naglfar, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
The Emperor shall guide us straight along.
So, Geralt, ready?
Let's get these bastards.
With pleasure, Geralt. With pleasure.
I give you my heart? What kind of spell is that?
It's an old love letter. Ancient. As I said, this stone was to reunite a pair of lovers.
Never thought I'd say anything of the sort to Eredin. En verilith serenad, Ada eich blaen, Idolay.
The elven bauble worked.
They approach.
Aizio, gale buone.
Follow me. The noble fair must be nearby.
Silence. It's completely still.
It's a trap. We must flee, now.
Not this time.
No, Cyril. You are not ready. You do not control your powers.
I'll manage.
Ciri.
Get out of my way.
Ciri! The ice. It's a spell. You must find the mage who cast it. Destroy his staff.
I'll not stop with his staff.
셌었나? 거의 미쳤는데?
Almost, Sirach. Almost. Stjåthjad. Witcher. So be it. Let us end this.
와 미친. 장난 아닌데?
What now, you piece of filth? It's not so simple. I know where that came from.
Oh shit! Yeah!
Siri. She was with your help. You'll not cut through their place. Push. Yo, man. You seen Siri? By the Nagelfire! We'll drown all you bastards till the bay is black with your corpses! Which ones? Who we can shoot at? Whoever the fuck you have in your sights!
아니 안돼.
Any last words?
Set the trap. Fight.
You had your chance.
Witcher. I was hoping you'd come.
Because?
I've something to tell you. but I'll do so afterwards.
As you expire.
아니 이게 뭐야 씨발. 그냥 한 방에 뒤지네. 아 씨, 어떻게 해야 되지? 아직 한 번도 싸우지 않아서 아드레날린이 차지 않아가지고 그런가? 아닌데 전투 시작할 때 아드레날린이 차는 특성이 있을 텐데. 아니면 아드레날린 상관없이 한 방에 가는 건가 그냥? X가 아니라 아드야. 뭐야. 오씨 갑자기 나타나. 방어막 아니었으면 죽었겠다.
Avalok has tricked us both. He set us against each other, and he's made off with Cirilla.
I don't believe you. 아발라크 이 새끼 내가 이럴 줄 알았다. What are we gonna find there?
If the tomes are to be believed, nature's laws will cease to hold. Gravity, time, Undvik, all of it will be turned on its head.
Exaggerating for effect, right?
Not one bit. The conjunction of spheres has begun. The worlds, they're aligned, permeate one another. Avalok could use this. Bring the NL here, or something far worse.
At least we know where to look for Ciri.
Follow me, and stay alert.
We need to focus on Ciri. What do you think Avalok wants from her?
Same as Eredin, I imagine. He will use her to open a gate.
잠깐만, 여기 듀메리티움 광석 같은 거 있네, 여기? 나 이거 왜 안 먹히는 거지 이거?
We must stay together.
됐다. 예정된 길을 벗어났다고 갑자기 멈춘 건가? 와, 하지만 여기 이 레어 팀은
An earthquake.
We must hurry. Damn it! That ship's about to disintegrate.
Hide in the hollow on the other side. Go.
White Frost!
Damn it, it'll bury us.
Wait! Gavaris Tabo! Keep near me.
만두 먹어보서 가. 아니 이건 저기 보물상자.
Dismantle? No, I can make a tear at best. But only for a moment, because there's no...
Specifics, Yen. Will we both get through?
No! You must go alone!
I'll come back. With Ciri.
I know! Agarid! Tiggy! Agarid! Now, Geralt! I'm fine! Now go! And give Avalok my heartfelt regards!
새끼 이거.
Geralt. So unfortunate. I'd hoped you wouldn't have to witness this.
Where's Ciri?
Nearby. Listen.
Shut up. I've heard enough of your bullshit. Draw your weapon. Let's get this over with.
왜 저래?
Think I'm willing to spare you?
I think you will not attack one unarmed.
Wouldn't be so sure. I'm in a foul mood.
I am not your foe. I am merely helping Cirilla.
I don't believe you. Can't. Not after all that's happened.
Will you believe me? Avalok speaks the truth. I asked him to help me open the tower, because I aim to enter it.
Didn't think it worthwhile to tell me? Warn me of your plans?
I'm sorry, I know, I should have. But I feared you'd not understand.
Feels like I'm talking to Yennefer. Leave with me, please.
I will, girl. Once I emerge from the tower. If I emerge.
Why the hell would you do this? The Wild Hunt's been defeated.
그러니까.
The White Frost has not. between worlds bound in ice. I know what awaits you. Only the Elder Blood can stop the White Frost. Only I can stop it.
About the White Frost. Let's just leave. Go.
No, Geralt. I've seen what is to come. I know destruction approaches. The worlds will freeze, one after the other, and all life will be eradicated. Only I can prevent this from happening.
There's gotta be another way.
What can you know about saving the world, silly? You're but a witcher. This is my story, not yours. You must let me finish telling it.
Don't do this to me. Please, not now.
Believe me, a tavern, old wine, our boots drying by the fire, I'd like nothing better. But I can't. I must try. For you, Yen, Triss, for everyone. Keep your fingers crossed.
시리. 네. 뭐야, 못 온 거야?
I might believe you if you showed me a pair of monogram Batiste Galligaskins.
More likely, you just say I stole them.
Dimwits.
You were supposed to be somewhere?
I was. Fine.
Where will you meet?
Near the huntsman's cottage.
Well, always had a soft spot for me. He could sense I was a family man. A man of peace. Good-natured, like himself. Would have never crossed his mind to disown me if it wasn't for that hag I call my sister.
What's the name again? Count Julian Alfonso de what?
Viscount Julian Alfred Pancrat Stilettenhove. Don't believe me? Just watch. You'll wipe that doubting leer off your face when we go visit my estates.
You just invent this count bit. Quite the imagination for one who's sober.
Geralt will vouch for me. Tell him, I've always said I'm a count.
True. You have always said so.
Just nobody's bothered to verify it.
What's with this count business all of a sudden?
Well, when we finally leave this god's forsaken dunghole, I plan to reclaim my heritage, the titles and estates that are rightfully mine.
Got plans for all these lands and titles?
I'll take possession of them. Of course, there's also the issue of progeny.
Is that so? Then you finally found a lassie worthy of the great dandelion.
My dear friend and companion. Why, my heart belongs to the one and only Priscilla, known also as Calinetta.
Your heart, mate, true. But the rest of your anatomy?
I resent the insinuation, and hasten to remind you that you are talking to a count.
No need for the count to get riled. Rather, you told us how your beloved is.
Recovered, mostly. Even started singing again. Her voice is a little lower pitched, gravelly. Actually, sounds a little better. Thanks for helping back then, Geralt. Meant a lot. Really.
What are friends for? Give her my best.
Don't worry, I will. Give her a kiss, even. A bit from you, mostly from me.
I'm going rabbit hunting. Dandelion?
Glad to have some rabbit stew. But freezing my ass off to amass the ingredients did not sign up for that. I'll gather the herbs, spices. No stew is complete without some sun-drenched thyme and the aroma of rosemary.
The fields are covered with rosemary blooming like wild just before Yule, aren't they?
That's why I'll be gathering my herbs from the kitchen.
So long.
Get out, pal.
Yes?
What now?
Sadly, all out of curd.
What was that stuff we drank yesterday, after the charred oak spirit?
My very own thrice distilled plum brandy. Everyone's talking on it, though I tapped the barrels just recent.
Likely to get more patrons now.
Truth be told, got my hands full with you lot. But aye, place will likely fill up more come evening. I cannot work out why the old inn wife abandoned this tavern and moved to Ruststone.
아, 뭐지? 안 돼. 거울 걸려가지고 플레이할게요.
The king of the Wild Hunt lay defeated. As to Ciri with her exceptional gift, her story was hardly done. The sorceresses helped the Witcher determine that Ciri and Avalach were somewhere on Unvik. Geralt and Yennefer set out to find them. Eredin's last words proved a lie. Avalach and Ciri had gone together, he as her mentor, to a portal that had opened within Tor Gavalka, Falcon's tower. Ciri entered the tower, prepared to use her powers to end a danger once and for all, to save all worlds from eradication in the grip of the White Frost.
Old man always had a soft spot for me. He could...
He just didn't... True.
God. Out. Mine.
Yeah.
No.
Thanks for...
What? Give him a...
Don't what? I'm glad. Oh, that...
Gotten cold.
Hey! Bloody hell! Ow! Lower near pits! Help me!
이런 간단하고 소소한 퀘스트라니.
Come on now.
To think the nag would know me after all these years. They're smart, grow attached, a bit like people. Saw officers weep for their fallen mounts, though wailing women and crying babes didn't move them one bit.
Been away long?
A year. Not quite. But it feels like more, let me tell you.
They force you to join?
Nah, I was eager to fight. Thought I'd bring home more than just the scars on my back. Did see a chunk of the world, though. Some mammoth battles, a few famous generals from afar, and lots of horsings. Didn't see the Emperor take Novigrad, but I don't regret it. Beautiful city. But I wonder what awaits me back home.
Which side you fight for?
Like most, my own. Fought to stay alive.
Dying's all the same. Dirt and shite, be it under the Redanian Eagle or the Imperial Sun. No glory in it.
Glad to see the horses in good hands.
The best. His owners. Do you miss me, Golden, huh? Do you miss me?
I'd say he did. Bolted off soon as he sensed you. Toppled anyone in his way.
Do you mark anyone calling after him? Ploughing armpits or some such? But one man here curses so odd, my neighbour, Mirko. Gave him Gulden to care for when I left. Or to go see him, must be worried. Here. Token of my appreciation for running after Gulden, to see he was all right.
Out on a hunt, Master Witcher? Thought you'd clear the area of beasts your last time through.
Rabbit hunting this time around.
Ah, so that's it. Maybe you come round, visit us this eventide. Verka's baking a pie.
I don't know if...
As you will. You're always welcome.
테메리아 병사?
She's gone.
Mad she had to wait.
No, eager to roam the fields. Prepared the cover scents and oiled the jaw traps all by herself.
Make a good hunter, wouldn't she?
Nah, too impatient, that one. Probably snatching rabbits barehanded, putting them in the traps because they're too slow to step in themselves.
Where'd she go?
Not far. Over yonder.
Farewell.
그녀라고 하는 건 예니퍼를 말하는 거겠지? 도대체 시리는 어디로 간 거야? 그렇게 되고 나서 나중에 나오겠지만 오? 여기 있잖아.
Not up to hunting rabbits anymore?
Not really.
What now?
Nothing. Just sitting, waiting for you. It's nice here.
I'll wait till you see Dol Blathana in winter, and the Blue Mountains. We'll head east soon as the snow melts. Think we might have settled in a bit too much.
You promised to show me that griffin's nest before we left. Let's go now.
You actually interested?
Absolutely. You said it yourself. A royal griffin's a rare sight.
Not that rare. Venture to say we'll have to slay a couple more before we get back to Kaer Morhen. But if you want to see the nest, it's just up the hill.
Come.
We were supposed to train today.
Uh-huh.
Tomorrow at sunup then. Work you hard like I did in the good old days. Probably been a while since anyone showed you just how much you still have to learn.
별로 즐겁지가 않아 보여, 시리가.
Almost there. Careful now.
This is no time for you to lecture me.
Ciri, wait. There's something in there.
We really don't need to play hare and hounds.
Ciri.
What?
A hair faster. That's all it needed to be to rip your shoulder wide open.
But it wasn't, and it didn't. We killed it. What is this about?
You're angry, wanted to unload. But be that careless and next time.
Don't you understand? There won't be a next time.
Ciri, what are you talking about?
어리 마녀를 죽이는데 실패했나
It's not a
봐.
good time.
Wanna head back? go fishing. We bring Dandelion a nice fat perch, and he just might forget about the rabbit stew. Shame he didn't come along. He could use a bit of exertion.
Huh.
대답하는 게 다 퉁명스럽고 막 시리가 백색 마녀를 죽이러 갔는데 그게 실패했나
How
봐.
exactly do you plan to catch anything?
You'll see.
그래서 이제 이번 겨울 말고 이제 겨울이 끝나지 않으니까 하고 싶은 일들을 하는 거겠지.
Should we go?
No, no way. Lake's gotta be full of perch, bream, or pollard. Fresh pollard. Would you like that?
I wouldn't mind some, but do we plan to wait here until he leaves?
No. We'll scare him off.
How?
I'll improvise. Wait here. Come on, show you something. An old witcher's trick for tough winters. Not terribly subtle, but...
Effective.
Remember, don't ever do this.
Why show it to me at all, then?
Just in case. Never know what could happen on the path, what could save your life. All right, let's go.
Who taught you that?
Vesemir. A long time ago.
How long?
Very. Back when I wanted to call myself Geralt Roger Eric Duot Belagarcy.
What?
Tell you about it tonight.
And about the time you broke your leg after wagering you jump off the roof of Kaer Morhen and land a horse's back?
How do you even know about that?
Eskel told me. But I want to hear you tell it. I'm certain you have a rational explanation. You never gave me piggyback rides at Kaer Morhen, remember? Vesemir was the only one willing.
Had to wait till now to remind me? You've put on some weight since Kaer Morhen. Hey. Ciri.
We should get back. Remember me training on the pendulum? How I feared I'd never manage. Yet you forbade me from giving up. I was black and blue practically all the time. That pendulum was a nightmare.
How can I forget?
Those months at Kaer Morhen, they passed so quickly. I wish we'd spent more time together then. almost managed to forget it was today. They're here for me, Geralt. I'm going to Nilfgaard, to Emir. I know you didn't expect this, but in Vizima, my father and I spoke for long. Argued, really, and parted. Then a messenger came with a letter. I didn't say anything at first because I wasn't sure, and then I realized I had to stop fleeing. I realized that if I wish to change anything, I cannot do so hunting monsters round forgotten villages. I must do so from there, from Nilfgaard.
You make this choice on your own?
If you mean to suggest Yennefer had anything to do with this, then the answer is no.
Great. She even know?
No. And I'd prefer she not get involved this time.
I'll let you tell her that. You could have told me, warned me.
I wanted to, but I didn't know how. I've been happy here. I was afraid I'd ruin it. I wanted to make every minute count.
So, back at the nest, I was about this. I didn't pry. Didn't want to force you to tell me. Thought we had time. A lot more time. Is this what you want?
Yes. You're not trying to stop me. Take me to the Blue Mountains by force.
Traveled half the world to find you, but I never intended to force anything on you.
I know.
You'll be fine. You're a Witcher.
We needn't say goodbye.
Of course we don't.
I don't know when we'll see each other again.
You know where to find me.
You can't possibly stay at Kaer Morhen all the time.
Makes no difference. You'll find me.
True.
Remember what I taught you. Never know. Could be useful there too.
시리랑 다시 결국엔 만난 줄 알았더니.
The Third Northern War ended. The invader from the south achieved complete victory. Robbed of Radovid's tactical genius, the northern realms could not withstand Emir's countless legions. Black banners appeared over Novigrad and all Redania. Weary of rebel raids, Emir Var-Emreis conceded, restoring Temeria as a realm in liege to the Empire. When the guerrillas laid down their arms, the Emperor shifted his forces to other fronts. Through Nilfgaard's victory, Temerians got their country back, and history, once again, proved a consummate trickster. Having dealt with Radovid, Emir of Var Emreis did the same with enemies domestic. The Emperor's loyal spies named all who had conspired against him, traitors, soldiers, and aristocrats alike. Though their mutiny had only been a murky plan, the Emperor showed no mercy, as was his wont. While the continent bled engulfed by war, Skellige bloomed under Ceres's enlightened rule. Unlike those who had come before her, the young queen did not raid foreign shores, looking instead to her people, tending to her land. The island-bound nation prospered, though its fangs of yore were dulled. After years in exile, Ciri returned to Nilfgaard, her paternal home, where Emir prepared to name her his successor. The woman had the necessary qualities. From her father, she'd inherited an empress's political instincts. From Geralt, she had gained a sense of simple human decency. Few monarchs boast both traits, which is quite a shame. While monarchs moved borders and populations, Geralt and Yennefer lived a calm, quiet life, far from all things political. They breakfasted well afternoon, more often than not in bed, and passed the days on lazy strolls and long conversations. Boring, you say? Perhaps. But both had sought this more than anything else.
이렇게 해서 확장팩을 제외한 더 위쳐의 오리지널 엔딩을 보게 됐네요. 더 위쳐가 되게 명작이라는 소리 듣는 이유가 이 위쳐를 진행을 하면서 지금까지 해왔던 모든 선택들이 결국에는 이 끝에 엔딩의 결과로 나타나게 된다는 건데, 그러한 게임들은 되게 여러 가지가 많은데 특히나 이 더 위쳐 같은 경우에는 그 볼륨이 되게 크다 보니까 실제로 게임 안에, 그러니까 실제로 우리 생활에서 하는 선택들처럼 우리가 까먹어요. 이걸 내가 이렇게 했었나, 뭐 이렇게 했나, 뭐 이거를 했다가 이제 나중에 탁 나오는 거 보고서 아, 야 이거를 이렇게 했었지 참, 이러거나 아니면은 와 이게 이렇게, 나 진짜 이렇게 될 줄 모르고 이렇게 했었는데, 이렇게 하는 그런 게 되게 많이 나와요. 이제 그 모든 게 다 총 집합된 게 이제 위쳐의 엔딩이라고 할 수 있죠. 근데 이제 그렇게 따지고 봤을 때 제가 본 이번 위쳐의 엔딩, 이번 위쳐 엔딩은 이제 시리가 결국에는 자신의 아버지를 따라서 이제 황제가 되고, 그러니까 황제라기보다는 이제 여제가 되고 닐프가드를 다스린다는, 그리고 이제 제가 그 라도비드를 죽임으로써 결국에는 그 선택으로 인해서 닐프가드가 전역을 다 먹게 됐죠. 이 위쳐 세계관의 전역을 다 먹게 됐는데, 거기서 이제 또 제가 테메리아를 좀 도와줌으로써 테메리아의 반란군들이 계속 지속되게 됐고, 그 테메리아의 반란군들 때문에 이제 그게 이제 귀찮아진 에미르 황제가 테메리아 아예 독립으로 인정해줘 버렸어요. 그래서 테메리아가 이제 결국에는 자신들이 독립을 하게 됐고, 그로 인해서 반란군이 없어졌고, 황제는 그 병력들을, 그러니까 반란군을 막던 병력들을 라도비드가 없는 자신들과 싸우던 국경 쪽으로 돌려서 결국에는 위쳐 세계관에 있는 모든 땅들을 먹게 된 거죠. 그리고 이제 그거를 결국에는 이제 시리가 다스리게 된 거고, 게롤트는 시리를 되게 위했지만, 그러니까 시리를 되게 생각했죠. 자기 딸처럼. 원래 딸은 아닌데 딸처럼 되게 생각했고, 그렇기 때문에 이번에 시리가 에밀리 황제를 따라서, 그러니까 자기 아버지를 따라서 닐프가드로 떠난다는 거를 되게 아쉬워했어요. 게롤트가 아쉬워한다는 거는 제가 게롤트로 플레이했기 때문에 저도 마찬가지였죠. 그래서 엔딩이 별로 마음에 안 들었어요. 그래도 그 분기 중에 있다는 호라비 엔딩보단 나았는데, 호라비 엔딩이 이제 트리스랑 예니퍼랑 시리 그 어느 쪽도 붙잡지 못하고 시리도 닐프가드로 가버리고, 예니퍼와 트리스는 서로 트리스한테는 이제 바람둥이로 낙이 찍혀가지고 결국에는 혼자밖에 남지 않는 그런 암울한 엔딩은 되지 않았는데, 끝에 결국에 이제 제가 예니퍼랑 함께 했죠. 원래는 트리스랑 할 예정이었는데, 그러니까 트리스랑 함께 할 예정이었는데 선택을 잘못해가지고 중간에 선택지를 잘못 선택했어요. 이렇게 될 줄 모르고. 그것도 이제 그가 이 게임의 묘미 중 하나긴 한데, 어쨌든 그게 선택을 잘못해가지고 결국에는 이제 그래, 예니퍼라도 붙잡자. 원래 뭐 따지고 보면서 예니퍼가 게롤트의 그 원래 아내는 맞죠. 제가 플레이하지 않은 위쳐2에서 이제 게롤트가 어떠한 이유로 인해서 기억 상실증에 걸리게 되고 예니퍼가 자신의 아내인 줄 모른 채 트리스와 연애를 했던 거죠. 근데 이제 그래도 기억이 돌아와도 예니퍼와 정을 나눈 건 사실이니까, 아니 그 트리스와 정을 나눈 건 사실이니까 이제 붙잡지 이제 어떻게 할까 이제 고민하고 있었는데, 제가 이제 잘못된 선택으로 인해서 게롤트의 그 고민의 종지부를 찍어뒀죠. 이제 그래서 엔딩이 시리는 닐프가드로 가고, 게롤트와 예니퍼는 지금까지 해왔던 모든 정치와 술수, 모든 그런 바삐 살아가는 일상에서 벗어나서 이제 자신들만의 그런 일상을 찾아가는, 좀 뭔가 한량 생활을 즐기고 싶은 그런 소망을 이루게 됐죠. 네, 되게 게롤트가 그러니까 게롤트와 예니퍼 사이에서는 되게 잘 된 일인데, 시리가 되게 엔딩 때 헤어질 때도 그랬고, 시리가 되게 좀 그렇네요. 아쉽네. 그래도 모두를 붙잡는 엔딩은 없으니까. 이 2회차 때는 어떻게 할지 좀 고민이네요. 원래는 트리스 쪽으로 하려고 했는데 지금 이렇게 엔딩 보고 나니까 시리 쪽으로 또 해야 될 것 같기도 하고, 또 시리 쪽으로 해버리면은 또 트리스와 예니퍼가 좀 그렇고, 또 아무튼 좀 그렇게 됐네요. 또 아니 근데 결국에는 그 백색 서리 마녀는 어떻게 됐는지 그걸 잘 모르겠네. 뭐 아무튼 엔딩 본 거는 오리지널 위쳐3 엔딩이고, 아직 그 블러드 와인이랑 무슨 하츠? 스톤 오브 하츠인가? 아무튼 확장팩 2개가 아직 남아 있으니까, 또 그 확장팩 볼륨이 거의 본편이랑 비교될 정도로 크다고 하더라고요. 와, 그게 진짜 얼마나 또 해야 될지. 또 확장팩인데 본편만큼. 응? 내가 지금 본편에 물음표를 다 돌아다녔다고 해도 거의 100시간 가까이 했는데, 본편을 확장팩도 그 정도면 어마어마한데. 어쨌든 스토리로 보는 게임이니까 되게 재밌게 즐겼네요. 자, 이렇게 위쳐3 오리지널 엔딩도 받고 이제 저는 방종하도록 하겠습니다. 다음에 방송 켰을 때는 위쳐3 확장팩 로 다시 돌아오도록 하겠습니다. 지금까지 방송 봐주신 여러분들 감사하고요. 나가실 때 유튜브 구독과 트위치 팔로우 해주시면 감사하겠습니다. 자, 지금까지 위쳐3였고 스트리머 찍맨이었습니다. 다음 내일 다시 뵙도록 하겠습니다. 엔딩 크레딧 이후에 나오는 게 뭐가 있나 살펴본 다음에 바로 방송하도록 할게요. 자, 리비아의 게롤트 이야기는 여기서 끝입니다. 여러분은 세상을 계속 돌아다니며 위쳐 의뢰와 모험을 찾아다닐 수 있습니다. 하지만 모든 것이 게임 최종장 전 상태이며 메인 스토리와 연계된 퀘스트는 더 이상 진행할 수 없습니다. 새 게임 플러스를 잠금 해제했습니다. 새 게임 플러스를 시작하려면 새로운 게임 저장본을 만들고 새 게임을 시작하여 새 게임 플러스 옵션을 선택하고 캐릭터를 가져오려는 저장본을 선택하십시오. 이 용도로는 새 게임 플러스 옵션을 잠금 해제한 이후 만든 저장본만 사용할 수 있습니다. 그렇게 됐고, 자 정말 딱 정말로 진짜로 확장팩 퀘스트밖에 안 남았네요. 이 확장팩 중에서 이 하츠 오브 스톤은 그 엔딩 크레딧 이후에 나오는 이야기들이 아니라 이제 게롤트가 그대로 여행을 하고 있다가 이제 일어나게 되는 모험 이야기의 다른 한 줄기예요. 그리고 이 블러드 앤 와인은 이것도 이제 다른 모험의 한 줄기. 예. 그렇게 되는 거예요. 그래서 결국에는 오리지널 엔딩에서 더 이어지는 좀 그런 아쉬움을 채울 만한 컨텐츠는 그게 있지는 않을 것 같네요. 자, 저는 여기서 딱 보니까 지금 케어 모엔이네요. 네. 케어 모엔. 자, 진짜로 방송하도록 하겠습니다. 다음에 봬요. 빠빠이.